What do you have to say for this Monday?
Is my mic okay? Am I good?
You're chilling.
I sound a little loud.
Loud?
A little bit.
No, we're good.
No, you're screaming in my ear.
We're good.
Oh, okay.
We're good, dude.
Okay, my bad.
I mean, talking to the mic.
I mean, I should have a kind of a say in how I sound.
No.
We're partners.
No.
Okay. I think I should.
I steer the ship.
Dude, careful. Did you forget?
Realist podcast. Welcome home. Welcome back. My name is Mike. Got, Dave here.
Dave's here.
He puts up the sail, and I steer the ship. Catch the podcast everywhere. You can find a podcast. Still working on the website. If you want to support us, patreon.com/YouareHerePodcast. You already know. And you know what? We're streaming after this Mondays around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Get on Twitch.
Twitch.tv/YouareHerePodcast. We freaking are in the middle of Resident Evil Village, and I get scared of the pigs. All right? And it's bad.
It's terrifying.
But, dude,
You gotta turn me down. You have to.
What?
You have to turn me down a little.
Turn you down?
I sound crazy.
What do you mean?
Just a little. There. I'm chilling.
Okay.
I'm trying to make
Dude,
my ears
all
move.
right. Do we have to play the intro again?
No. That's okay. Dude, careful.
I'm kidding. What's up, dude?
What's up,
What's
bro?
going on?
I'm gonna hit you with a fact real quick. This is a studied fact right now. That's how we're gonna start the bar. You sleep on a side of the bed, a specific side of the bed.
Just take the whole thing
Take
up.
the whole thing up. Well, when you're with, you know the drill. When you're dating somebody or you're with somebody, you sleep in the same bed.
We got to talk about it.
Okay, we will. So there's left side or right side, right?
Yeah.
Of the bed. Studies say, right?
Uh-huh.
Left side sleepers tend to be more creative, open-minded, like more flighty, more calm, positive.
Now,
Right side sleepers.
is it like when you're looking at the bed, is it left or right? Or is it when you're in the bed?
Looking at the bed.
Okay.
So imagine you're looking at the bed. Left side now is all those things, creative, all that. Right side, grounded, more likely to succeed because they're so grounded and conscious and like analytical.
Yeah.
Guess what side I sleep on?
Right.
Nope.
You're on the left side.
You don't know me at all.
Then what's the right side supposed to be?
Right side's
Nothing?
like people just caking, just making all kinds of money and growing businesses and stuff. And
Really?
very analytical and grounded.
Dude, I don't
That's what I'm
believe
saying.
in any of this bullshit.
It's studied. It's a fact.
It's not, man.
There's studies on it.
You know what I see all the time now? It's like
It's
like, you know what I hate? It's like it's a picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an article. It's like on my phone. It's like a picture, and then it's like it has like two meanings or something. Like it's like a.
If you see this?
Yeah. If it's this, you're a bitch, basically. And I'm like, hey man, like you can't just make it something that's like a negative.
What kind of? What kind of websites?
It's like
posting that?
No, I just go on I swipe left and there's like news and stuff on my phone.
Careful.
It's just Google News, man.
Oh, okay,
it's like articles, you know?
I thought you were talking.
And it was like a chicken head, right? Is it looking this way? And looking this way, it's like a girl with like kissing lips. And I'm like, and I saw the chicken, right? Because it's yellow and it's bright and it's red, and that's the first thing you see.
But you're colorblind. Boy's colorblind.
And your boy's colorblind.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing I see. All right.
Okay.
And it makes sense because it's dark color. You're not going to look at first.
Right. That's like behind.
Right?
The
That's
image.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like it literally said, if you see the chicken, then you're not confident. I was like, dude, that's the worst. It's literally the worst thing ever. I was like, all right.
If you see the chicken,
if you see the chicken first, you're not
a confident human being.
Yeah.
That's all it said.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
I don't know how you analyze that. You don't look deeper into things.
So I suggest never. If you see it, just skip it. Because, dude, I'm going to think about it now. You know what I mean? It ruined everything. It ruined my life. It ruined my day.
It can't.
It ruined my day.
Dude, who knows, bro?
I think about it.
The chicken. You saw the chicken.
Yeah.
Bro, did you know? Well, I would see the chicken too because it's yellow.
I could literally be like, if you saw the chicken, then the chicken keeps its eggs. You really take care of things.
You're a vegan.
No, you really take care of things because chicken lays its eggs and it really takes care of them.
It's motherly. It's maternal.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
So I can make up anything.
Bro, with yellow, they say yellow and red. Like, they market food with yellow and red, like McDonald's. Why is McDonald's yellow and red? It's the first thing that catches people's eyes. That
Exactly.
color, yellow and red.
Exactly. Dude.
Why is the stop sign red?
That's
Because it's like you scan a room.
Yeah, man.
You're going to pick up reds and yellows first.
Yeah.
Reds, specifically reds.
That gives me, you know what it is?
And then
you know what that is? It's astrology. That's basically what it is.
I don't know about that. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't want to single out anyone. You know what? It's not astrology. I won't say that.
Do you believe in that stuff? The astrology stuff?
At one point, I dated a chick that got me into it, and I was like, all right, you know, this... let me try to get into it.
Got you.
And I was like, you know, and I kind of did.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I forget you dated that girl.
I know, me too. Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
It was a thing.
It wasn't like for me, not a memorable experience.
I know.
For you, maybe, but for me,
For me, you know, it was, you know what it was? It was just the thing. It was the thing that happened. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's fine. And that's life. Don't laugh, because it's fine. That's life. What are you laughing at, man? What are you laughing at?
I can't talk about it.
Don't make it weird, dude.
No. I just
stop making it weird.
No, me and you have
people come and go.
Total, and that's part of life. We have an inside thing. I won't talk about it on here. It's
that's
about
great.
that.
Can't wait till she hears that.
No. She's not.
Can't wait till she hears that one.
No,
we just have an inside thing about this.
It's fine. You know what I mean?
It's fine.
Also, you should have been more nice to my boy because now
because
you missed out on the home.
Dude, wait a minute.
Hey, I rep mines. Dude, I hold mines down. I know what time it is, dude.
We're way past all this, man.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
We're way past all this.
You're tripping. I got my boys back. Moving on. So colors and stuff like that. Got you. Oh, I had a burp again. Sorry. How are you, man?
I'm chilling,
you are
man.
Here now. This is the present.
I am here.
How are you right now in this moment? What are you feeling?
You know, I was having an all right day. Car problems, all right? It just feels like bills are everywhere. It feels like my life is just bills at this point. But over the weekend, you know, I had a good time. Little wedding rehearsal for my boy.
Shout out.
Your boy's a groomsman. I have to be proper. You know what I mean? Weird thing, you know, I don't know how it was for you, but if you guys, when you had your wedding, did all you guys get to like go get the suits and everything together?
It was one time, like it's supposed to be that, and then you go on your own times.
We did the thing where we fitted together, getting the suits. And they're like, oh, so you gotta schedule the next one, and they were gonna go all together, and I'm like I got an email where it's like, oh, you can do it like. It's basically in my town. So I was like, oh, I don't want to go to the city because I'm always trying to save money. Yeah. But I go there and I schedule it. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to go do it. And I'm going to get my suit and everything.
Right.
Dude, I go, it's at a hotel. I'm like, all right. So I go, it's like the 11th floor. I'm like, where am I going, man? Am I going to go to just a room? They just do it in literal hotel rooms. And I go there and it's this dude. And I'm like, hey, man, how you doing?
Wait, in a hotel room?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he has like everything just set up. That's how they do it, I guess.
Wait, who does it?
So it turns out, it's just one of the tailor guys. He suits it up. He suits you up and that's it.
Bro.
But the thing is, I get there and the guy's like, all right, so what kind of suit do you want? I'm like, huh? Dude, it's just, they didn't have my suit.
Yeah,
so
of course they didn't.
I know, but they told me that they were going to send it and then have it tailored and everything.
Of course they did, dude.
And I was like,
you're in a hotel room.
I was like, well.
With a tailor.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, what is that?
So I went to go meet some random dude in the hotel.
Were you nervous?
Not really. I thought it was the way things are. Because I asked everyone. They're like, yeah, just schedule it. And I was like, okay.
In a hotel room?
Yeah.
Just you and the tailor?
There was like different locations for different towns, and this one happened to be a hotel.
I'm talking a bed, a TV, lamp.
And the dude's, and he has all like the fabrics like laid out.
Let me just stop. Let me stop you for a second. Let's thinking like start thinking like you're gonna get killed one day.
No, I'm not,
dude. Okay, what business is run out of a hotel room?
I don't know.
Just think about it. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Well, it was not. I have the email, dude.
No, I don't care if you have an email.
I know what you're thinking, but it's not. It was a nice hotel, an upstanding hotel. It was a Marriott. All right, I'll say it.
Okay.
You know.
So you walked in the hotel.
It was a nice hotel.
It's just how
I don't need to worry. I even asked the front desk. I'm like, do you know where the suit guy is? And the guy's like, yeah, he's up in the one room. Well, he told me the number. And he's like, yeah, go meet with them.
Suit man.
The suit guy.
I would love to, dude.
They did look at me like, yeah, the suit guy.
You should roll with somebody next time. You shouldn't be going alone to a hotel room.
I'm a man. I'm a big boy. I can take care of it. Guy was scrawny.
Okay. But still, man, he could have drugged you, stabbed you with something. I don't know. I just
I
don't
try not
trust
to
that.
live. What do you guys think?
Am I crazy, or would you go to a hotel room
I don't live in fear like that.
take
dude.
off your
I'm not going to
clothes
live in fear like that.
dude? Okay.
I got sent there by the company. I don't trust them.
What can you?
It's a nice company.
It's a nice
the
hotel
top.
too. You said.
It's the top.
Okay.
I'm spending a pretty penny. All right.
Okay.
I paid them already, so it's got to happen. You know.
Hey, there you go. Hey, you got fucked. Okay, that suit's never coming. I'll tell you right now, you're gonna be at the wedding with a fucking Men's Warehouse
that will make me
body.
really mad, man. If that happens, that'll make me so angry.
That suit, man, just banked off you guys, and imagine you guys all come in different colored fucking. The ones off the rack.
That'd be so bad.
All
they show us
mismatched.
everything. They're like, "Yeah, have it. It's great.
Shit.
We'll give you a discount."
We got him.
You got nothing.
Hotel room, bro. What business is that?
I don't know,
dude. It's drugs.
I asked the guy. He said
he wrote drugs, prostitution, gambling.
I know, but the guy said it's like, yeah, like this is how they usually do it.
Hey, bro, where did you go the first time to get fitted? The place.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I think it's because the place is based in the city. They send out their tailors to like different towns, basically, and like
for you.
Yes, and like I think you're supposed to get your suit, and then like once it's made, you pick it up and you bring it back. And if you need it tailored, you can go to them. Is what I think it is.
So they tailor it in the hotel room for you, or they?
I think they just do the measurement again, and then like they send it out again or something. But I didn't have my suit because they said, "Stop it! No, they don't touch me." The guy didn't touch me once. The guy gave me a little attitude, but he did not touch me. All right,
dude.
I showed up to the rehearsal. I'm like,
God.
dude, I don't know what happened.
If you could put a little camera on your glasses, the whole encounter, I would love to see the playback.
It was pretty awkward.
How creepy is that?
It was pretty weird.
It's awkward.
It was, yeah.
Sit down on the bed. I'm gonna measure your ankles to your hips.
Can you take off your shirt? Can you?
No.
It'll be easier.
Hey, dude,
It'll be
I don't know
easy.
what fucking.
It'll be easier.
But also, I don't know that kind of life. I don't have that kind of money.
dude.
You got that kind of money.
I mean,
You guys roll big. You and the gang are rolling
deep.
big. I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke. Here's the thing. Still happy to be alive,
Yeah.
even though I got no money.
Hey, man, money ain't everything
Money ain't shit
until it is.
until you're behind on your bills. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
glad you're good.
One thing that I did learn from the whole this past weekend, I think we talked about it last time too, when we had a solo podcast, the like marriage idea.
Oh yeah,
Dude, like
floating away from
just seeing that, like, dude, marriage, I feel like it's just a lot of work, man.
it's a lot of work.
A wedding? Dude, that's a lot of work and money, man.
It is, man.
It really is.
You got like minimum.
And you know what I
25K?
always realize too? It's like
What?
whenever it's like when I saw you when you were setting stuff up, and even like weeks before, it's just like you're stressed as hell. It's just I'm like, are they even enjoying anything? Like, and then I see, I don't know, man. I'm like, every wedding I go to, the people that are, you know, the main people, when they're setting it up, they're just like, they hate it all. And I'm like, is this just how it is? Like, it doesn't seem enjoyable.
Yeah, man.
And you're just doing it for everyone else, you know?
Yeah,
In a
that's
way.
part of it. That's part of it.
I'd be down for a chill, like a low-key wedding.
For sure. Like Jordan and Shireen did. They did like the...
Really?
Yeah, they bounced to...
Shout out to them, man.
They got married in, not Oregon.
I'm going to go to Hawaii, dude.
Is it Oregon?
Might have been.
Seattle. I think somewhere near there. Wherever. Washington State. I think Washington State. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did it out there. Just them two. They flew out. They got the person who did the wedding, the officiant, and like took beautiful pictures. Had one photographer.
Yeah.
And, like
Yeah.
they did a little like road trip.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's a sick.
I like that.
Wedding, honeymoon. You do it all by yourself, and then
Yeah.
your friends find out.
I'm one of the groomsmen is my friend Chris that I went to high school with him, and it's the groom's brother, and we're like both. It's so funny. We're both like in the same boat. We're just like single. We're like, yeah, dude, never happening. Like no marriage. Like
Oh no,
girls are done, dude. Like it's not gonna happen,
you
man.
two the only single ones in the bachelor party?
No.
Okay.
No. So we'll be rolling. You know, we'll be scoping now. I don't know if I should say that before the wedding. It's a bad idea. No, we're just It's cool, dude. I'm gonna be walking out first.
You're the first one out.
Yeah.
They're sending the white dude out first.
dude.
Dang.
I'm gonna be targeted.
Yo, okay.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I gotta dance, bro.
Dude, but that's so much fun. When you get through doing all the stuff, and then you're there at the day, it's like you're like,
I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for them, man.
Squad,
it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, man. You're supporting your boy.
Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome, man. You're gonna have a good time. Shout out to Stylo. Shout out to Grace. We love you.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Congratulations on your big day.
What's new with you, man?
What's new with me, bro? I'm feeling positive today. I felt like a weight was lifted today. I was talking to you at work when we were working together. Back at the cafe.
Yeah.
Back at the grind.
Yeah.
And, at first I was like, oh, man. Like I walked back in one of my first days there and I was like, dude, what a bummer. You know, like I tried to do these things a certain way and went life, like I stepped away from it and I went, I tried a bunch of things, different things, and like somehow I'm back here. Dude, is that a setback? Is that like my mind was like attacking itself. It was
you're trying to like label.
Yeah,
I
was like, oh, this should be this. I shouldn't be here. I should be way further ahead now. And what I used to tell myself when I worked in this place was that I would be in a totally different place in 3 years or 2 years or whatever it's been. And then like I started working with you and it was like, I'm so different than the kid that I was, the younger guy that I was like 2, 3, 4 years ago when I worked here. Like my mentality is just different. And I had been beating myself up for not making money like I was making before.
Yeah.
And, in the flux of like getting the job back and trying to, collect and book certain days to work and find a schedule and all that. And I realized, dude, I'm just so insecure about that. Like I get so, as a man, dude, I know it's like medieval, but I get like, I'm so insecure about that. Like if I'm not providing for my little family and paying rent and like doing everything, like I don't borrow from Lena. I don't like to do any of that stuff. Like I know it's ours and we're married, and we have like our joint accounts and all this stuff, but I don't like to do it. I like to provide for something. Something in me is like programmed that way.
It's instinctual, man.
Yeah, it makes me like ill. It makes me beat myself up. It makes me feel bad and like depressed.
Yeah.
So I was noticing that I was getting a bit down, and then like this last Saturday we were working, I started feeling like, you know what, dude? I don't care. I don't care what anyone thinks because I'm willing to. I think I told you I'm willing to do anything. Like I'm just glad I have a job.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I have a way to make money and like start providing again and like taking care of what's my responsibility that I signed on for, that I accepted that responsibility. Like I'm blessed. I have nothing to be like upset about. I'm working a job like that I used to work. Oh, boo-hoo. Like, okay, what's the big deal? I'm not dead. I'm not, my dream isn't dead. I don't know. I'm just working where I used to work in a different way.
Yeah.
And I'm way more grateful for it now than I ever could have been back then. That's the cool thing. Being in the same place.
Yeah.
And being grateful where I used to be like, oh, is this over?
Yeah.
Oh, is this done? Now I'm like, thank you so much, man.
You always got somewhere to go back to,
Yeah, which I'm grateful for. Sorry.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
No, I think that's just important. Like it just shows, I think it shows a side of, how you are as a person and worker, right? Is like, obviously, they're not going to just let anyone come back. I mean, they may.
They let a lot of people.
They let a lot of people back. Yeah. But it's still like cool that, if you never were there, like you might not have anything.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure, man. So, well, that's what was making me today. When I was journaling, I journaled. What did I put? I was journaling about like people who, when I was at my lowest, and I was like, you're a piece of shit, man. You should be way farther ahead. Your wife thinks you're a bum and all this fake stuff. You're a bum. You're a loser. Like I have friends and like people who say like they believe in me still. Like you do that. I wrote your name on my journal. you do that. Like Adam does that. You know, he texted me the other day, I believe in you. Like, that's beautiful, man. My wife, of course, always does that. You know, Lynn saying like, come on back. You know, I had nothing. So it was nice to know, like, I don't know what I did, but like apparently people believe in me or at least love me for who I am enough to be like, you're doing okay, man. Even though you can't see it yourself, you're doing fine.
Yeah.
You know, keep going. You know what I mean? I'm here. Like, you're not alone. I'm here however I can help. And that's such a blessing, man.
Yeah.
You know,
It is, man.
I'm not alone. I'm so blessed, dude. So I was just like, I was just thinking about that a lot. Thinking about the people that believe in me, or at least like me enough to support me in some kind of way, welcome me back to a job, or like, you know, just be nice enough to say I believe in you, and let's keep doing this. Let's figure something else out.
I think that's just the good in. I don't know if everyone has that, but I feel like kind of the group that we share, and I think just people that stick around, it's all people that have a similar just all trying to get by, man. We're all trying to just live life, and like this is all we can be, like, and we all kind of accept that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's like all this stuff can happen, like all this shit can happen to you in your life, and like you can just feel like insanely in a dark place and bad, and like without letting another person know, they're gonna have no idea.
Yeah.
And just them being like, just seeing like that they're still like it's not like time. Sometimes it feels like time stopped. Like time's still going.
Yeah.
Like you could look at everyone else as like they're still going. So like, you know, like just looking at people, I can find like inspiration to just keep going. You know what I mean? That's pretty, man.
Dude, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You're right though. Like you can always look outside of yourself and be like, oh,
Yeah.
look at them though. Like they're doing fine.
Yeah.
You know, look at, you know, and you're right. Like we feel like life stops. Like when shit goes wrong, and it's like, no, you know, my car broke down. Like you're having car issues. Life doesn't stop because you're going through like a hard time with your car. It feels like that sometimes. It feels like, you know, how am I gonna do this? Like, fucking days ruined, and life sucks. Like it's so quick. The snowball effect. Like it gets, like shit can get bad so fast. And I feel like it's such a struggle to get to a place of like, oh, I feel good. I feel really like happy to be alive and at peace and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes that takes way more work than like I can feel bad much quicker. I can feel like shit much quicker.
Definitely.
And I don't know. A trick is like too like, what do you have control over? Like you don't have fucking control over your car's sway bar.
Nah.
You really don't, right?
Don't.
So what can you have done differently? Nothing. Like it's out of your hands. You know, money's a thing, and you got to work for that, and that's part of it. But like, stressful shit happens every day to everybody at some point.
Yeah.
You know, but like, I don't know. It's way harder.
It's funny too. Is like with the car stuff. Is like, I went like 3 different times already for like the same thing I'm trying to like fix, and it's just like it's just a matter of like I can get as pissed as I want to be like, I said this 3 times. Like, why can't you just fucking fix this shit? But like, obviously, I don't know everything about what goes into the car thing, and also like this morning I went to go see him, and I was like, I dropped off the car, and I was like, so we're gonna like fix this time, right? Like, this is it. And the guy's like, yeah, man. Like, well, I'm pretty sure, you know. And I come back and I pick it up, and the guy's like, I see him sad. No, like it didn't fix everything. So I was like, and I saw the guy. I was like, are you like? I'm like, how are you doing, man? Are you good? He's like, yeah, man, I'm good. Just like, I'm sorry, like the thing didn't fix. And I'm like, you know what, man? Everyone's got shit going on. Yeah. You know, like who cares? I said I'll just come tomorrow, dude. Who cares? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's fine.
That's all right. That's good.
Fine, man.
Yeah, it is
fine,
fine,
man.
You got home safe.
It's fine.
You're here.
Fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, I respect that. That's a fucking healthy mentality.
You know, you can like
have,
feel
bro.
like someone else is going through some shit.
For sure.
Like, especially when it's like the cashier or like the guy that does the mechanic.
Yeah.
You know, like you never think about like all their shit. They're just like, no, you got to do my shit.
No,
you know what I mean?
came here
You got to
for
do
a
my
job.
stuff.
Yeah, I need the service done.
But like that's all people too, man. And like I saw him, and like he wasn't like always before. It's just like this older dude, like, and he's always like, his name's Mike, and like. I like to make relationships with like mechanics because I think that's how you get, you know, you get a little deal, you know what I mean? And his name was Mike. My name is Mike. He's like foreign. I'm like, hey, it's Mike. Like, I'm Mike. Like just simple as that. We're like cool now. And every time I see him, and he calls me, he's like, hey, Mikey, I got your car. I'm like, I'm happy. Like I like just that like interaction. I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah, it makes it makes it like fun.
Yeah, so,
good interaction.
I don't know, man. I feel like that's more important than the car problem.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like
man.
I'd rather have that happen.
At the end of the day, like it's gonna be 5 years from now. You're not be driving.
I'm not gonna give a fuck about my car. You know, like.
But like I don't know, you could have been an asshole to that guy today.
Yeah.
Like made his life worse. Dude, the effect we have on each other.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know. You don't know what someone's going through. You're right. You never know what someone's going through. And a little thing like a joke or like a eye contact or like a handshake or something, bro. There's a guy in the gym, this older guy. His name's Dan, and he I think he's in his 70s, and he's in great shape, dude. Like he comes in, he boxes. You know, I see him every Saturday, and he's in there at the same time as me, and he's still hitting the speed bag, and he's hitting and he looks great for where he's at in life. He looks great. And we always like small talk, right? Like it's always like, hey man, how's it going, Dan?
Yeah.
How are things? And we catch up quick, and then I'm into my work, he's into his, and he heads out, and I'm usually still there. But this time around, this past Saturday, he showed up, or he was there first. I got there, and he was saying to me, "Oh, I'm getting my surgery this upcoming week.
Ooh.
He's getting knee surgery." So he's going to get the ACL or something done.
Dude, I'm scared of surgery, man.
Me too. I'm terrified, man.
I'm really scared.
I don't like the thought of it, but, hopefully we don't have to get it. But probably do at some point. Yeah. But at least it exists. Like, thank God it kind of exists.
Yeah.
So I was trying to tell him, because I kind of sensed a little bit of that too. Like, he's going into surgery.
Just him bringing it up. You know what I mean? It's like, he's got to say it to someone.
Yeah. I'm like, I would be afraid. Like just what you said.
I'd want to just tell someone else.
I'd be terrified. And so he tells me he's getting this surgery this Thursday, and I won't be in the gym. I guess he was telling me like for a couple months, maybe,
Oh, man.
We'll see what happens. And I was just trying to, I found myself I kept trying to reassure him and like tell him like, dude, it's going to be fine. Like modern medicine, man, and surgery, like you'll be back in like a month or two. Like you'll feel great. No more pain. Like think of that. Keep yourself mentally healthy, like rest, and you'll be back. But like keep yourself, don't go like crazy in your mind. Like make sure you stay healthy in your mind. Yeah. Because you can't do the physical thing anymore. And that's important to him. And he was going to leave. He's like, all right, Dave. And I was like, bro, I got to say goodbye to this dude, but like shake his hand. I don't know why I felt that. Because I've seen him so many times. I never shook his hand. It was always like a fist bump. And then like a peace, like be good, Dan. This time I'm like, no. He goes, give me a handshake. And I was like, yeah, for sure, man. And I linked up and I felt the appreciation for both of us. Like, silly, but like, it felt very like organic and vulnerable, like a two men, one older than the other, but like I don't know, it's very vulnerable. Like we were like, I'm telling you, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be back in 2 months. You're gonna be back, and he's like, okay, I hope I will. Like I really want to be. Yeah. Like you will be. Like trust this. Like God
feels good. It's like a reassurance, man.
Yeah, man.
At least Dave will know if something's wrong. He's like, wait, where'd the guy go?
Yeah, but dude, I mean, it's just like that little thing. Like,
that's just so human.
Yeah, because you gotta be a little scared, Like, I was thinking too, and this is empathy. Empathy is putting yourself in another person's shoes and feeling what they would feel. Yep. You know what I mean? I put myself in his shoes for a second. I must have, and I felt that like that fear. He's literally working out, probably saying to himself, I hope I could do this again in a couple months or ever. I hope I'll be back here in a couple months or ever. I hope, I don't know. A lot of bad things can happen. So I would be so afraid, man. And just, if someone came up to me and just, like I was talking about before, like grandma used to say, it's just, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. For some reason, I think when someone tells you that, you kind of listen. Yeah. You feel a little different. This much is better than nothing. So, I'm not patting myself on the back, but like it felt good to share that with me. Yeah. Because when I'm in his shoes, I hope someone does that for me, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I think it's because that's that fear of the unknown. You know what I mean? That's why it's like a lot of things that we like you can't predict is like it's so hard to deal with that alone. You know what I mean? That's why when you get sick or something happens, you look up WebMD like immediately.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
And you
Like, what could it be? What could it be?
Yeah. I have cancer.
Yeah, because you have no clue.
Yeah.
You have no clue. So many things it could be.
Dude, like in your 20s, like right now, life for you, like it's not in a state of flux, but like there's different things happening, like family, parents, you know, moving around, and you know, brother overseas, you're in your own place, you're doing your own thing, you're building your life, but like a lot of question marks.
Yeah,
mine too. But like a part of life at this age is like we feel lost. I don't know if you feel the same way, but like sometimes I feel lost. Like recently, I've been more so than ever. I'm like, I don't know where I'm at or what I'm gonna do, but
yeah,
I have a sense of purpose. But to get there, I'm kind of lost right now. I'm kind of finding where I am, and I think like part of being at this age, part of being at this part of your life, I think we all reach it at some point. But being lost, like you have to become comfortable with being lost. You have to kind of like accept that, like, oh, life isn't like stable. Life is there's chaos sometimes. Think a health issue, a crazy accident, a COVID, job flips around, people backstab you, you know, your girl leaves, whatever. You can't always rely on things that are going to be the same all the time. So like you got to get comfortable at some point in your life with being lost.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe that's like a reason for like marriage and that stuff and like having a family? That's why that's like the norm.
Yeah.
It's because like once you get like, I try to think like, when do you think like you finally feel like you found it all? Or
I don't think
maybe that doesn't happen.
No,
you know?
it happens in moment. It happens in like a flash before your eyes. Like you realize, oh, right now, like in this moment, I got everything.
Yeah.
I'm right now talking to you. I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else. I really don't. I'm never gonna be this healthy and with my best buddy and on our thing where we grew together for 3 years. And my wife's at home cozy with a blanket on right now on the couch, and the TV's on for, and she's cozy. And I have a journal. I got the journal today and a phone that works. What do I need?
Yeah.
Where do I have to go? We chase after the thing that we see that the other people have that we want because we're looking ahead. We're not in the moment.
Yeah.
We're not here. We're not here. The second it happens in flashes, bro.
Yeah, it really
happens
does.
in flashes. That's the only way I can describe it, that I've ever felt it. Because I do the same shit. I do the same thing where I'm like, I'm looking ahead, man. I got to make this movie work so that I could sell it, so that we can flip it to the next movie. Yeah. And then that's going to be, you know, we'll build the business and then put my boy's music in there. We're going to flip that. That's going to make the thing happen. What? Yeah. If that's all I'm thinking about, then the ride's not fun.
It's not.
There's no journey. What's the saying? There's a saying I heard, bro. The man who loves walking is never... The man who loves walking, I don't know what the saying is, but it's just saying that the man who loves walking is never disappointed because he enjoys walking the journey. Yeah, he enjoys the walk, not the place. And that's what life is. Life is the walk. Yeah. You know, it's moments walking towards the next moment. You know, the next event, whatever that is, and then the event happens, and then you walk again. But it's not like an event happens, then we hibernate, and then we wait for the next event. Life is still happening. You're still breathing. Every breath you have is a moment. I don't know. You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, I agree.
That's how I have to look at life that way. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm ahead or behind, and then I feel like shit about myself. Yeah. Because I'm either not there yet, or I'm nostalgic about the things I used to have that I don't have anymore.
Yeah. I feel like we're just always trying to, like, come up with things that make us feel grounded, to, you know, that we're home. Like, this is home, blah, blah, blah. Like, this moment is the right, or like, once I get there, I feel like if you're not in a moment, that definitely means like there's some imbalance in whatever happiness or passion or career or goals, like you're just unhappy with yourself, I think.
Amen.
And you're always trying to look at something else.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, maybe it's over there, maybe it's there. It was like you just don't know. Like, the unknown is just scary, man. And that's why we have each other, people to
remind.
That's why people join cults and shit, or just start, or you join a cult, or you start like you're Jeff Bezos and you start like Amazon or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like people got different. There's so many. That's the craziest thing is like, it's almost overwhelming that there's so many things you could do, man. And none of it's right or wrong.
For sure. Yeah, man. No, you're right. There's no right or wrong there. There's no right or wrong.
That's why I feel like with this recent revelation, I'm like, I'm just chilling. Yeah. Because I'm like, as long as, you know what I mean? You wake up in the morning, what else do you have to do? You can do whatever. You're
alive.
You don't got to really like, it's nice to look forward to like goals and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm still like working through that idea of it's like, okay, is like, you can like wake up every day and do the same thing every day and or do whatever you're comfortable with.
For sure.
And maybe you will live a fulfilled life. You know what I mean? If you still feel like that the whole time. But what about the uncomfortable? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe
there's still stuff you're trying to figure out once you like reach those areas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can grow more, you know? That's weird, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out is like, should I be trying to like this idea of like, you got to grow, you know what I mean? You're always growing. You have to, like you go to college to grow and, you become an adult and all this stuff. It's like, but what about people that don't go, they go start working and build a family? Like that's a different way. You know what I mean? Totally. It's like, there's no right way, man. So I don't know. I feel like we just shouldn't stress so much about having to, we're trying to do something the right way.
Yeah.
Whether that's to please like our parents or to please some other thing,
Absolutely.
So we just try to please ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I wrote today, I wanted to share with you. I was listening to this director, Alma Harrell, talk.
Oh, yeah.
She directed
Honey Boy.
Right? Yeah. So I was listening to her talk, and she was talking about the stories that we tell ourselves.
Is Shia still canceled?
I mean, yeah, probably, right? I mean, you be the judge. I don't know. I don't know. But she was talking about that there's a story that each one of us tells ourselves about ourselves. Like we walk through life for, however many years, and we tell this story to ourselves about who we are. Oh, I'm this real gentle, like sweet, never angry, kind, damn near always right in situations with people, individual, great son, awesome partner, awesome communicator, whatever your story is that you tell yourself. Or I'm from, the wrong side of the tracks, and I never had this. We all do it. And I don't know, when she said that, like, it totally makes sense to me. Like, and at some point, you have to look at the story you've been telling yourself about you because you believe it, right? After all these years, it's like, oh, I'm this. I know my identity. We're talking about identity.
Yeah.
I know who I am, right? I know exactly who I am because I live with me, and I've told myself this story from day one. I know it. I know the story inside out. I know. And it's like, when you pick it up and look at it at a certain age, you analyze that story. Is that you? Is that you? Or is something different happen maybe here or there? Where did you lie to yourself? Where did you
that makes me think of like all the like that image that we have of ourselves. That's like, obviously a lot of the good stuff.
Yeah.
And then whatever, you pick some of the bad stuff.
Yeah.
But like you're always like picking I feel like most of the time you're like picking the good and the bad,
sure.
to make this like image that's like not it's not perfect. You got to have a little bad in there, but you're making like the best possible thing.
You're an author. You're an author of your own identity.
Yeah. I feel like there's always like stuff that we tell ourselves like didn't happen. Or like things that we did wrong that never happened.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, the more you think about it, like, if we're telling ourselves the story about who we are, about ourselves.
Yeah.
We're telling the story to ourselves about ourselves. And we're authoring our own identity, right? What are the things that when you look at the story at some point in your life and you look at the story you've been telling yourself about who you are, And while you're looking at it, say, well, wait a second, through whatever, through therapy, through meditation, whatever, God, research, whatever. This didn't quite happen this way.
Mm-hmm.
This is a memory I may have told myself, or this is some story I told myself to survive.
Yeah.
To feel better about who I am. Mm-hmm. To feel like I didn't miss out on something. To feel more appreciated and loved. Now we're talking. Now you're starting to find out who you are,
mm-hmm.
which I think at 31 years old, that's what the journey of life is about.
Yeah.
What I'm finding at this age. It's about finding out who you are really. Because once you find out who you are really, then you can let love in. Then you can start loving yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're not lying to yourself anymore.
It's like
some people
you gotta you gotta finally accept,
what happened,
everything you are.
Yes, totally. And it's hard. That's a hard look in the mirror, man.
I'm pretty sure people go their whole lives with
You're 100% right.
Not accepting.
You're 100% right. Totally, man. How do you forgive someone? This is where I'm at. How do you forgive someone who doesn't want to be forgiven? How do you do that? I never realized how hard that is.
Damn. I'm trying to wait, what? Forgive someone that doesn't want to be forgiven?
Yeah. How do you get okay with something that happened to you from a person who doesn't want to be forgiven for that thing?
Dang. Yeah.
And that's a process.
Yeah.
It's cliche, but that's not an overnight deal.
Yeah.
I'm very angry.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie I was telling myself a long time. I'm like, dude, life is great. I'm never mad. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then Dave explodes. Why does Dave explode?
Yeah.
That's why. I used to tell you, I don't know why I do this.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have this issue with
You're telling yourself you don't know anything.
Yeah.
On the surface, I don't know shit.
Yeah. But I really didn't until I started, picking up the mirror and looking at the story and saying, what have I told myself about myself? I'm not angry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very angry. I'm pissed, man. I'm ready to figure this situation out and get an apology now because I feel wronged in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. I feel like things did not go how they should have gone. And I was hurt a lot of the time. And I pretended like I wasn't. And I told myself I wasn't. And now I'm here at 31 dealing with anger issues and hating myself with self-talk. Telling myself I'm garbage and I'm not good enough and I never will be. And I'm not I'll never be accepted. Should a boy feel that and have to tell himself that didn't happen so that he can go to school and make friends?
No, man.
But that's life. Yeah. Someone just got born right now that's going to go through the same kind of thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No parent gets it perfect. No family makes it happen perfectly. That's why they say it takes a village of people to make one functioning human being.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going to fuck up. That's the scary thing about having a kid. You're going to make a mistake at some point and you're going to hurt your kid.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. And some parents are way better than others. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm trying to relate to you and to whoever's listening. I know you got some kind of issue that you may have covered to save face, to not look sad, to not look vulnerable, to continue on inside and not feel like shit. And I'm telling you, it's okay to do that. I just hope on your time you pick up the story you told yourself and just investigate. Maybe a flash of a memory comes up and it's like, oh dang, I ate a bagel out of a garbage can. I ate a stale ass bagel out of a garbage can. That made me feel like a garbage picker. Made me feel like less than the people around me. Gave me an issue with how I eat food and how I deal with hunger.
Mm-hmm.
It's silly. It's silly at the time, but it's not silly.
It's not, no.
Trauma is pretty real, man.
Yeah.
And it's weak to talk about it because you're a man.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. There's no. But me and you are way past that now.
Mm-hmm.
I could talk to you about all my shit.
Yeah.
So that's just an example. Being hungry, eating a bagel out of a trash can. My mom should have hooked me up.
Yeah.
And she wasn't there. And I gotta accept that. I love my mom But before, I was mad and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it. She didn't know it. She was working, fucking 100 hours a week. Like, she slipped up one afternoon. Like, it's not her fault. I understand. Shit happens. But, like, I'm just saying. That's just an example of life. Like, we all have them. We all have them. And if we don't find out what those things were and things are currently in our lives that are upsetting us, like, a little by little every day, or a big thing that happened and we just buried it without thinking, it's going to eat you up.
Yeah, man.
You'd be 80 and, have fucking
100%.
Cancer or something. That's where I think cancer comes from. That's my theory.
Yeah. Why do you think there's old-ass people that are just assholes?
They're miserable, man.
I wonder why, man.
Don't know who they are, probably.
Yeah, definitely not.
What else makes people
I can't imagine being like 80 and you figure it out. And you're like, dude.
I missed it the whole time.
My whole life.
I wish I had a therapist at 15, dude. That would have been sick. I don't know. I don't know how I'd be, but no, I don't. I'm glad it's this age. But you're right. Like at 80, bro, can you imagine?
Dude, so much I wonder is like, isn't there a better way to like teach kids, like in school and stuff?
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
I mean, this is the best thing we got so far.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes I get caught up in like those like YouTube videos, like the rabbit holes where it's like, like schools in like bad areas.
yeah.
And it's like those like stories about like teachers being there for like the kids and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like all the shit happening in the world, I feel we got to figure something out. For
sure,
For sure,
man. For sure.
It's so bad. Like the priorities are like, I feel like the priorities are so in the wrong places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
There's so much bullshit. We could be helping each other a lot more.
Bro, let me read this to you, bro. Is this cool?
Read it, dude.
It's a poem I had for you. Oh, we just got into a film festival, bro.
Oh yeah?
Fredericksburg, Texas. Hill County Film Festival. We're coming to Texas.
Shout out. Ooh.
Hey,
when
shout
is
out
that?
Texas. I don't know.
Dude, I have to go down to Texas.
So it's a poem. I have a poem for you.
Learn this shit, Texas.
Learn this shit from
Shout
Swerving
out
out, Bubba Dad Legs.
Big Crit.
Shout out Big Crit. We love you. We'd love to have you on the show.
Imagine. Right in between.
Dude, to me, he's the most underrated rapper there ever was.
He's sick, man.
I
love him.
love Big Crit. Love you, Crizzle. So this is called Oh Me, Oh Life. Okay? This is by far one of my favorite poems of all time.
Who's it by?
Walt Whitman.
Walt Whitman. That's a good name.
He's like the OG.
Really?
Yeah. American OG. Okay. Now I'm just gonna read it and you tell me what you think.
Do you need music or something?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't need music. Let me just tell you. So this is Oh Me, Oh Life by Walt Whitman.
Okay.
Oh me, oh life, of the questions of these reoccurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, of myself forever reproaching myself, for who more foolish than I, and who more faithless, of eyes that vainly crave the light, of the object's mean, of the struggle ever renewed, of the poor results of all, of the plotting and sordid crowds I see around me, of the empty and useless years of the rest, with the rest me intertwined. The question, oh me, so sad, reoccurring, what good amid these, oh me, oh life? Answer, that you are here.
Oh, come on.
That life exists and identity. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse.
Dang. Ooh, that's good.
Dude.
That's really good. I think that's the poem of the podcast.
It may be. I think it actually
That's
is
really
the
good.
closest thing we got to
Wow.
like. It's like Walt wrote it for us in this room.
Dang.
He's looking out at everything.
It's just so amazing that life happens and it's all the beauty and the sadness.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, it's all beautiful, right? Because it's all happening. And the fact that we get to be in that and affect it a little tiny bit with us, the people around us.
That's right.
That's so nice, man.
The powerful play, right? He's calling it the powerful play. And it goes on, and we all have a chance to contribute a verse to that powerful play.
I love that.
And he's looking at it at first, and he's saying, like, life, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I'm faithless. I got nothing. Look at these, crowds of people here with all their faithlessness and grime and dirt around me and all this shit. He's seeing life as negative. He's in the headspace I was in, a couple days ago. Like, we all go through. We all feel that weekly, let's say. And he's looking at it and he's asking. He's throwing up the question, like, what is the point? What is the point? I'm amidst these years and millennia of people that just throw these years away. There's nothing, like, what's the point of life? I'm asking life. What is it? What is the point for me? And then the answer is that life gives him is that the play goes on. This powerful performance of all these different kinds of people creating different things, playing different verses in this different song as everyone acts through it and breathes through it and dances through it and, performs through it. Is that, hello, bro, you get to contribute to that beauty.
Hell yeah.
It's just a perspective shift.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful.
I love that poem.
Yeah, it's really good.
You are here. Life goes on.
Yeah.
You can contribute a verse.
Fuck.
Hey, that's for anyone who needed to hear it today.
I needed to hear it. That's for everyone.
Bang.
I love that. Hey, dude. You want to bring up the...
I love you.
I love you too, bro. Come on.
I love doing this.
You want to bring up the... We got a nice message, man.
Oh, let's talk about it,
I really want to bring up, man.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
We're not going to... Yeah, we're not going to say,
we won't say who said it. He wanted to keep it.
Man, this is why we do things, man. It just felt really good when you sent me that, dude.
Bro, I wanted you to see
Felt really good, dude.
I woke up to this and I said, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
And all this shit that's happening, you know what I mean?
Car and the work
dude.
stuff.
That's the stuff that really makes me think. I'm like, dude, nothing ever. Like,
what's the point? What's the point of worrying?
What's the point of being pissed or anything?
You're contributing.
There's
something.
No point, man.
Well, it's just such a I genuinely forget every week that thing's on and that these are on, which is so cool.
And it goes up and
but Mike, we've done this for 3 years.
Yeah,
we don't know who's listening.
We don't.
And we gotta find, like, a random message comes through, and this is it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, read it, man.
So this person said, "Hi, David. I apologize if it's weird, randomly just messaging you."
Never weird.
Never weird.
That's
always,
never weird.
And we say to.
We always say it.
Tell them.
If you got anything going on, if you want to say if you just want to say hi.
Tell us.
If you got problems, man, just let us know. Talk to us. We're here. We're always here. You are here.
That's the whole point.
Man, because we're all in this together. We all got shit going on. And as long as we're with each other, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we're less alone together.
Really.
We can do this. We could do this as a community, as a little
group.
We're
here for you.
We got you. We're alive. As long as we're breathing,
yeah, man.
You can message us. It's never weird. So the person said, "But I wanted to say that I really have been listening to your podcast. I love how your talks are layered with fun and depth. I love how you and Mike want to share something so meaningful in a world that's so superficial. What I also really love about it is that I love how you talk about life, your view on it. It's inspiring. I feel seen. I just want to say thank you. As a guy from 1,000 miles away from you, someone who just met online, thank you for helping me handle and look at life better. Keep doing what you do. You have people looking up to you." That's the whole point, bro. Mike, let's just say this. We've succeeded.
Yeah. I truly feel that, I really do, man.
You've affected the one with your work, what you contribute every fucking week for 3 years. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it. You made him look at life hopeful.
I'm being real, dude. Like, I feel that way. I really do.
What does it feel like?
It feel like you said, man. I just feel fulfilled. You know what I mean? I realize, man, I don't need a lot, man. I really don't. I feel like I'm a very easygoing person anyway. And, like, I don't know. Recently, I've been really looking at just, like, myself and the world and all the darkness and all the great things and my family and things I love. Dude, I don't need a lot, man. Mm-hmm. We don't need a lot to just get by. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. As long as there's just Like that's just love. You know what I mean?
Pure love.
I'd put that in the category of love. You know what I mean? And we all need it, dude. We all need some form of it. And that's it. Like, what else do I need, man? I really, like, it just hit me, man. It made me I just feel grateful for that.
That's awesome.
You know, that we can do something, me and you know what I mean? Just from us getting together on a Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that we do it every week.
Bro, how cool is that?
Yeah. That's it, man.
Dude, I used to think like let's say like in the middle of doing this thing, sometimes I'm like, oh, just what we do. We get together Mondays and like, this is our thing, and we say we're gonna do it, we do it every week. But like, I forget sometimes just the fact that I'm coming over to hang out with my buddy, like my best bud.
Yeah.
Like that's such a gift.
And just like
Gift.
And like I feel like we do that all the time. Like everyone does that. You know what I mean? Hangs out.
No, yeah, for sure.
But like just the fact that we're like, well, let's just sit down and talk about how we feel, man.
Yes.
Try to figure life out. Try to ponder it.
Yeah.
Just ponder a little bit.
Yeah.
A little more than, you know, let's make ourselves do it, you know? Because you can dude, I was getting by forever just being like, all right, we got this. The cars is, I told my third car, let's just bottle that down. I almost died. Let's just bottle it. And my scholarship fell through. Let's just bottle that one. Well, we broke up. Well, on top of that, and I crashed another car. Well, let's stuff it all down.
There you go.
Well, this is maybe, I don't know, who knows. But like, dude, I can get by with like just shoving it all down. You know what I mean? But that's not going to last. You know what I mean? No. And that's where I start freaking out. And remember I went to you and I was like, dude, I just feel lost. I don't know what anything is. Yeah. I feel like that's it. That's all the shit coming out.
Yep.
You know, me just not being happy with myself and feeling like who I am. Yeah. You know, I remember I told you, like, I just felt like I didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And now, dude, I don't know, man. I think I just accepted it all.
Yeah.
And I feel good. Yeah. I don't got problems anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, or the problems that back then were the worst things in the world, and there was just abundantly kept happening. Mm. I wonder why. It's just now I'm like, it's just a step, man. It's just life, and as long as I'm accepting it, I'm alive. Got my brother over here, man.
Yes, sir.
Every Monday we do it. That's all I can ask for. So that's it. I don't know what I'm rambling about.
Yeah. I love that. You're just having a gratitude moment.
Yeah, man.
It's cool to do that.
Yeah.
Like to take a second in life to set everything down and say, what do I have that I didn't have right now? You know, and you're doing that.
Yeah.
And it comes out like a stream. Like it just keeps coming out sometimes because you're like, I haven't looked what I have in a while. And you're doing that now, though. I can see you're growing plants, and you're feeling this way, and you're expressing it. Like, rewind the tape. Go watch episode 4. You know what I mean? Like, it's different, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see you grow so much and like express how you feel in a positive way, and see how your life was going. And through these talks, maybe you've found out more about yourself. You looked at that story, like we were talking about, your identity. Mm-hmm. Said, who am I really? A little bit, at least. At the very least. I think you do that a lot. Yeah. But, you're not doing the shit you used to do no more. Mm-hmm. You got a different kind of life now, too. And you're young as hell, man. Like, it's only going up.
I couldn't do it without this, you guys, you. That's what it is, man.
Well, we love you, bro.
Youre Here podcast.
Youre Here podcast, dude. Is that it for today?
It's about an hour, man.
Oh man, okay.
I mean, was that just a present?
Yeah.
This just got wrapped up real quick.
Little gift.
Real nice.
I feel blessed for that. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Please reach out to us. Like, it's not a joke. I know life.
Did you have anything in your journal? Or
I mean, I had a bunch of things,
something,
bro.
Right? Grab one of them.
I thought about this thing I could tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means, but I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I had a flash of a memory of me and my father when I was young. And I used to, because I wear rubber bands on my wrist. Right?
Silly bands?
I always wear rubber bands. Just these kind, like the whatever. And to me, when I walk through life, I'll see one on the ground and I'm like, oh, for me, it means something. And I was like, wait a second, why does it mean something? Like, I'll pick them up, put them on. Like, why does that mean something? And I remembered when I was younger, I used to spend a lot of time with my father when he was working. So, you know, he would make teeth. And at the time, he had left where he was working and he started his own little lab. He was working out of his father's basement in Patterson. So he picked me up on the weekend that he had me, and we would go to Poppy's basement, you know what I mean? And he would have his little machines down there making fake teeth all day. But first he'd pick me up something from McDonald's, or he'd pick me up a little little crumb cake or something. And I'd go in the basement with him, and I'd have my little breakfast, and he'd start working, right? And the radio was on, and I'd be down there with him in the basement for hours, like all day, all weekend. And I remember the rubber bands he would wear, right? And I'd be sketching on these pads, these, you know, those sticky note pads. I would make little cartoons on them. Okay. So I would for all day, like I'd be drawing this mouse, and then I'd flip it. The mouse moved his arm this much, and I'd flip it.
Yeah.
Move his arm a little more. Yeah. So I make like a flip story, right? Yeah. After like an hour and a half or whatever. A story. Hello. Why do I like tell a story? Yeah. So it was cool to remember that. But then I'm like, why do I wear these rubber bands, man? And I remember him always putting them on. And I remember one of those days I must have asked him, because I remember having a conversation. Why do you wear these? You know, because he would put them on me. So that meant something to me. I was like, oh, that's for me, my dad. I want to look like my dad. You know, I want to like be like my dad. So he'd wear them, I'd wear them. And I'm like, well, you know, why do you do that? He's like, oh, you know, it reminds me that I have to work hard. And I said, oh yeah, man, you're a man. Like, that's my dad. That's my hero. Like, he works hard. And I'm like, I work hard too, you know? Yeah. And I still don't know what that means fully. Yeah. You know, but it's something I'm working through. Yeah. That's interesting. So I started journaling about it. And I don't have an answer yet for exactly the deep meaning of it, but I'm excavating. I'm digging.
You know what I realized, man, is like now I have that feeling too. It's like where I'm trying to figure something out now. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like I feel like that I'm finally like I never remembered doing that ever in my life, or being like something about myself. I was like, this is how I think, and like I want to think about, like I figured out this much, but I'm still want to understand more of what that means. Yeah. You know, I don't remember that at all in like my way of like when I grew up, and even since like last year, I don't remember ever doing that, like questioning something in the past. Right. You know, but now I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I'm really trying to figure out each thing, you know, and it's not like and it just feels natural. Like it's not like me like searching for things. It's more of like something happens. I'm like, oh, well, what's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah. Or what was always this thing about me that I wondered about? Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe try to figure something out. Pick something. Well, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Pick something about yourself.
Let's do this. You know, it's hard to just be happy all the time, right? Yeah. It's hard to feel good all the time. So, you know, if you're watching, if you're listening, you know, we struggle with like, oh, I feel something weird about something that happened to me, or I don't know what quite it is that's holding me back. And we search for happiness, right? Everyone tells us like, you know, you got to get happy. Like, I want to live happy. Well, happy's an emotion, and it comes and it goes. And we know that. And it's hard to like locate happy, right? But like, what about meaning? Like, I challenge you to like think about, because I think that the things that hold us back and the things that like we're investigating, they're things that mean something to us. They withhold like meaning, deep meaning, connection to something deep within you that fills you up with either love or some kind of like a deep well of something that matters to you. So let's search for meaning. What are some things that mean something to you? And when you think you strike gold, you got a little instinct and you're like, oh, I have a memory, or ooh, that person, or ooh, that thing I did way back when, or that place I went to, or what that holds meaning. Yeah. Investigate that. Because you know, you might be surprised at what you unearth about yourself. And then you start to learn more about who you are, connect more to, you know, oh, I lied to myself there. The meaning I hold is actually because of this. And now I can accept and love myself, that part of myself, and the person or the place or whatever. You know, that's the journey, I think, bro. But that's the challenge. Let's look for meaning.
Sorry, it's homework.
Homework.
We're sorry.
Homework. Oh, you are here at homework? You thought you were just going to listen?
Yeah. Get ready. Need answers. Next week.
I want one meaningful thing to you. And it could be rubber band.
Yeah.
It could be, rubber band.
Let's try to do something else. I'll try to think of something for next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring my own answer. I like that.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, we got a Twitch now.
Yeah, we got to go Twitch. I was about to say, speaking of homework, dude, when I was at the wedding rehearsal, I got like a packet thing. They gave us packets of like the schedule and everything. I was like, dude, this feels like...
there's a whole packet.
I was like, this feels like homework. And I forgot what it's like to be in school. It's weird, dude.
What did it make you feel like?
When's the last time you thought about that?
Not in a long time. Uneasy like that?
Yeah.
Probably learned a bar.
You're like, oh no.
I gotta go to bar training. So I'm thinking about how I'm gonna pull espresso shot. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna.
You're doing the training?
I have to do training.
Oh no.
Why you say that?
I mean, yeah.
Why you say that?
No, I'm kidding. It's gonna be fine. It's really not hard.
I just throw up. Just like so nervous I throw up. No, at this point, bro, I'll do anything. Good, dude. I'll do anything.
All right. Youre Podcast. Episode 170, dude.
Wow.
Huh? Isn't it when it's a 0, it just feels like way more?
Yeah, it feels like
it feels way more, dude.
Oh, man.
They thought we wouldn't do it.
Hey, we love you guys.
They counted us out. All the hater comments. They said, y'all wasting time.
They said, F your podcast.
I remember y'all.
And we still love you. Yeah, we continue on.
We love you.
Hey, to the person who messaged us privately.
Yes.
Thank you. We love you. Thank you, dude. We love you so much.
For real. We love you, dude. Y'all can come to us with anything, dude.
Yeah, the podcast is open.
It's not weird, man.
It's not weird.
Nothing's weird.
No.
It's not weird.
We're human. We're talking it out. Let's talk it out.
Anything about like life. You know what I mean?
If
you're unsure,
bro.
Dude, we're all unsure, man. Yeah. The only way we can figure it out is by just talking, man.
That's it.
The only way. Dude, there's so much. That's the only way, man.
Fear not.
Dude, please don't bottle anything anymore. No. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Any age, just don't do it. Yeah. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. We all need a little help, man. We all need a little help. And it's genuinely okay. I promise you.
Yeah.
And we got your back. But we love you guys for real. Thank you for subscribing and continuing to watch and listen and share us. And you know, we just want to keep helping and we want to keep having honest conversations. We will continue no matter what. But we love you guys and we see you and thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, thanks for sending that message.
Yeah, we love you. We love you for real. We're always here.
Youre Podcast, episode 170. Thank you guys. Patreon.com/YouAreHere podcast. The best way to support us.
Yep.
That's it, man. We love you guys. My name's Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to one another.